going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be showing you how to get the 99 overall Team Affinity champion DARIUS Slay and all of the new content that dropped. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure to go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you were searching on YouTube for MUT 23 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. There is a lot to go over in today's video. We got all of this new Team Affinity content, including a 99 overall champion DARIUS Slay. You're probably wondering, how do you get Team Affinity tokens? How do you get this card? What is the best move? I got you covered. Just make sure you click that thumbs up button, like I said, if you enjoyed the video and it helps you out. Let's start with solo challenges. Let's start with free content that can be earned. Number one, if you haven't played your Team Affinity solos, you're going to have some catching up to do, but you can actually earn a free 95 overall card. So if you go to these solo challenges, we have Conference Idols, NFL Icons, and Conference Heroes. This is not new. There were new solos added into this entire sequence, or a new sequence was added into this entire section, but the Team Affinity solos have already existed. They were already out there because you earlier in the year could earn 2 free 88 overall. So you see here, tier 2 40 stars, and then a little bit further, tier 4 80 stars. You got these 88 overall BND Team Builder fantasy packs. If you scroll down and look, a new reward tier has been added. There's a bunch of coins that you can earn, but at 180 stars, you're going to get a 95 overall BND Conference Hero fantasy pack. These are the new cards that came out today, and these cards are really good because there are 8 cards in total, 4 of them on AFC side, 4 on the NFC side, and they can actually get any team chem for that specific conference. So, for example, there's a 95 overall Matt Gay, the kicker for the Rams. That card can get any NFC team chemistry. So if I want to throw Eagles chem on him, well, I got myself a brand new kicker with 96 kick power. So if you're starting these solos from scratch, you got a lot of work to do. If you were up to date on the solos, you don't have as much work to do to get to that free 95. And later on this afternoon, we will be dropping a video going over the best 95 overall card to take from this free fantasy pack. Team Affinity solos aren't the only thing that is new today for free content. We also have an update to the team captain solos. So within these solo challenges, these have already existed, but they added on a new tier, the lifeblood of the team. And you want to play through these. They're fairly easy, 5-star. Some of them just have like one easy condition that you can knock out on a single drive. Sometimes they require or ask you to score like 2 touchdowns in a game or 10 points in a quarter, things like that. But for the most part, they're pretty easy. If you look at these milestone rewards, you're going to get XP, which is kind of irrelevant at this point. But the most important reason, or the main reason you're going to play through these, are the team captain tokens. And a lot of this, like I said, has already existed, so most of you have these token upgrades or upgrade tokens. The new ones that have been added on are going to be tier 11, tier 12, and tier 13. You get 3 more tokens. So today, before this content drop, your team captain, not including any boosts, get upgraded to a 94 overall. With these 3 tokens, they can now go to a 97 overall. These are the only new tokens that were added into the game. Now, this isn't the only place that you can earn tokens. As you can see, there's a bunch of them that you can get, but there was a Team Diamond promo that came out earlier in the year, and that is the home for additional team captain tokens if you never earn them. So if you're wondering why you're a couple tokens short, you need to go to the Team Diamond solos. And if you take a look, there's one at tier 1, there's another one at tier 5, and a third one at tier 7. I have still not earned all of these, so we're kind of grinding on them and getting those done, and we'll have to if we want to upgrade our team captain to a 97 overall. A lot of you are going to be wondering, who is the best team captain to use now with these new upgrades. That's something I want to do a separate video on. The only problem is we might not get it done till tomorrow because we're kind of jam-packed with other videos and other things I want to cover in other videos today, and we only want to do about 3 normal videos per day. But there's a big issue with these team captains, unfortunately, that some of you are going to be going through. There was a problem where, because there's an exchange set, right? If you want to change your mind on the team captain, you can go back and do that. But there was an issue early in the year where it was basically not giving you your team captain tokens back. So a lot of you are a couple tokens short and and still will remain to be short on those. I was hoping that these new solos would give you additional tokens that you could use to make up for the people that have been SOL on this situation, and unfortunately there is no fix, no makeup for it, and I don't know if or when it ever will be fixed. So if you're a couple short because of that set glitch where you never got your tokens back, I apologize. I don't know what to tell you, but it still seems to be an issue. Now, I know you're probably wondering, how do I get Team Affinity tokens? How do I get Darius Slay? How do I get all of these new cards? There's a lot going on here, and if you've been paying attention all year, you kind of already have had a good start on this. So the Team Affinity champion is Darius Slay. They revealed it last night. He gets all 32 team chem, so Eagles fans can definitely rejoice, but pretty much anybody can if you're rocking a non-Legends theme team. And with the 11 tokens that you need, you could have earned up to 10 of them. You actually could have all 11 at this point, because there was a glitch where you could get an extra one because some of these sets that came out earlier in the year were not supposed to be repeatable, and they were. But to get those 11 Team Affinity tokens, 2 of them can be earned from the Keenan Allen and Zadarius Smith sets, and we're going to kind of work backwards here. So the Keenan Allen and Zadarius Smith, they're going to require 395 overalls. You put 395 overall Team Affinity cards into them, and in return, you're going to get the 97. So in this case, Keenan Allen, you're going to get 395s of your choice back in return. That's huge, and you're going to get a Team Affinity token. So you can get 2 tokens from doing these sets, but you actually don't have to do both of them. As you can see right now, I have 10 tokens. 1 more would equal 11. I knew that because I'm good at math, and I only need to do 1 of these 2 sets. Now, the 95 overalls, these are new cards that came out today, and by the way, Keenan Allen gets any NFL team chem, same with Zadarius Smith. With the 95s, there are 4 from the AFC side and 4 from the NFC side. One other thing to point out, like Matt Gay, for example, NFC player, you can put his card into the Keenan Allen set, who is an AFC player. So it doesn't matter what 95s you put in, you get 3 back in return, and any of the 95s can go in. Now with the 95s, Matt Gay, we use him as an example, Tyler Algier, Dean Lowry, these guys, if they're NFC heroes, these 4 guys here can get any NFC team chem. With the AFC guys like Amani Hooker and Andrew Beck and Roquan Smith, they can get any AFC team chem. By the way, I'm sure you're wondering, will Roquan get Bears chem? More than likely, absolutely yes. So to build out these 95 overall cards, and there's 8 of them, right? 4 on the AFC side, 4 on the NFC side, that's going to require 293 team builders, which are new cards that came out today, and then any just 90 to 91 overall cards. And I think they made these sets fairly inexpensive with this breakdown. I thought it was going to require 4 93s. Instead, it's 2 93s and 2 91s. We'll show you how to get those 93s in a moment. You do not get Team Affinity tokens by completing these sets. You only get the 95s, and then again, the 95s go into the 97s to build out Keenan or Zadarius. Now, to get the 95 overall cards, you need team builders, and if you go to your program filter and go to team builders, you're going to see that the 93 overall team builders require 6 cards to build out. So you're going to need 3 90 91s and then 3 86 87s. So you put these items, or those items I should say, into this set. You're going to get a fantasy pack that lets you pick any of the 93 overall team builder cards. So each team got 1 card. You build out the 93s, whether you need them for a theme team purposes or you want them for the 95 overalls. And again, if we go back here, and I'm sorry I'm jumping back and forth, but if you go back to Team Affinity, to get those, or once you build out those 93s, to get a 95, you need 2 93s and then any 2 90 to 91s. The market's going to be very interesting today. I'm guessing 90 and 91s are going to go way up in price. 86 87s might as well. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to pay attention to it. So that's pretty much how you get the 97s and the 95s and the 93s that came out today. Now, to get the additional Team Affinity tokens, you're going to have to go back. So like the Jalen Hurts and the Justin Reed sets, these came out kind of like around zero chill time. 94 overalls. To complete their sets, you would get the 94 in return and a Team Affinity token. So I did the Justin Reed set, I did the Jalen Hurts set. In return, I got those Team Affinity tokens. To do these sets, you need specifically 92 overall AFC players for the Justin Reed, and then for the Jalen Hurts, you needed 92 overall NFC players. You put those into the set, you get the 92s back in return, you get the Jalen Hurts, and you get a Team Affinity token. So there it is. And to get those 92 overalls, you needed a bunch of other team builders. There's a lot going on. Like I said, if you've been paying attention all year, you would have been aware. But for the 92s, there's like Lane Johnson, Mark Andrews, a bunch of AFC and NFC players. To get those 92s, you needed 88 overall team builders. So these are older team builder cards, okay? And the team builders, one more time, can be found in the team builder section. So if we go back over to our filter under item sets and we go over to team builders, you're going to see to build out those 88s, which are older cards, you needed 7 items, and that consisted of 4 80 to 85s and 3 82 to 83s. So basically you take these cards to build out 88s, you take the 88s to build out the 92s, and you take the 92s to build out the 94s with Jalen Hurts and Justin Reeds, and those 94s, building them would give you team affinity tokens. You can earn up to 2 there. The earliest part of all of this, if we go way back, and this is something that I put out a video out in like October, and it's something I hope most of you did, we had these 89 overall, you know, AFC South, AFC East, AFC West. We had these champion cards, Joe Burrow, Tyler Higbee. There was one for each conference, okay? And to complete these 89 overall cards, you needed 487s. You put the 487s into the set, you would get the 89 in return, you'd get the 487s back as BND, and you would get a team affinity token. So to get the 87s that build out the 89 overalls that get you those tokens, to get the 87s, you would need 5 team builders that were 84 overall. So here's an example of an Eric Rowe card. You need 4 84 overall team builders. You put them into the set, you get the 87 Eric Rowe. You would want to do the entire AFC East in that format there. So if you look through, there's a bunch of 87s, one for each individual team, and then you take those 87s to build out the 89s. The 89s give you the token. To get those 87s, I mentioned you needed 84 overall team builders. Well, if we go back to our team builder filter, you're going to see there was a fantasy pack, and it's going to glitch out now because I've probably gone in and out of sets too much. To build out those 84 overall team builders, it requires 3 80 to 81s and then 1 82 to 83. And you're seeing 80 to 81s and 82 to 83s go up in price. They're about 3.5 to 4K each, and they might even be more expensive now that the content is actually out. Let me just take a look. No, they're actually, yeah, they're going up to about 4K. They were more commonly at 3.5. So again, it's a lot of building. It's a lot of random items. People ask, you know, how do you get the cards to do all this? It's a process, not something, I mean, you can do it in one day, but really the best way to have been doing this is preparing all year. And we've talked about it in so many videos. So shout out to everybody that watches my videos on a daily basis. Again, just to recap, you're going to need 84 team builders to build out 87 team affinity cards, and you take the 87s to build 89s. You'll get team affinity tokens that way. The second stage is building 88 team builders, and to get those, here are the requirements. You would take those 88s to build out 92 team affinity cards, and then putting the 92 team affinity cards into the Jalen Hurts and Justin Reed sets would give you team affinity tokens. And then finally, you're going to need random cards to build out these 93s, and pairing 2 93s with 2 90 to 91s will build out the 95 overall cards, and the 95s will build out 97s like Keenan Allen and Zadarius Smith. And then you're going to take those 97s and you're going to earn team affinity tokens. And then finally, that's how you get all the tokens to get Darius Slay. If you do the math, you would have 1 extra token. That's why I said you don't have to do Smith and Allen. You can do one or the other if you already have 10. And there you have it. So that's pretty much it. I don't know. Do you get anything back in return? You get the 99 Slay, and that's it. There's nothing else you're going to get in return, which I guess wasn't expected. And again, he can get all team chems. But, I mean, it's going to be an expensive card. So hopefully that all made sense. Hopefully you understand how to get the tokens, how to get the card now. We will be live on Twitch later tonight with gameplay with Darius Slay, likely Keenan Allen, because that's another one I want, and we'll pick up some of the other new cards. We still have a video coming out on the Combine promo early reveals. They did that on GMM. It's a really good looking promo with a lot of twists and turns and good cards, so be on the lookout for that. But 2 videos early on, and then we'll be dropping the best 95 overall team affinity card to pick out of the solos. Thank you for watching this one. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.